Without wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best corded electric string. The product links are in the description and in first comment. The number 5 on the list is Greenworks. Greenworks. I have purchased Greenworks products this year. I bought a weed whacker from a local vendor and liked it. It doesn't cut through big weeds, but it's great for trimming around the yard. I ordered an inch push lawnmower. There was a shipping issue, but Greenworks customer service helped and I received the tiny lawnmower, which is super for the trimming that I needed. It for just received the inch chainsaw. I can manage it and it has the right amount of power for my weak arms. I appreciate Greenworks and will buy from them again. I purchased the Volt lawn mower when my gas mower died. The turbo with 3-option mulching bagger and side chute inch deck is a great machine, well designed and lightweight, easy to push quite, and the cutting quality is no comparison. The turbo worked terrific in areas of taller grass. The machine has plenty of power to do the job. Don't miss the gas and oil thing. I am hooked, line and sinker with this machine. Well done, Greenworks. I love it. Today I ordered a product and then after submitting the order I realized I ordered the wrong one. I searched the website on how to cancel the order, therefore I contacted Greenworks Tools.com via telephone call. I spoke to Craig. He told me everything he could not do. He cannot cancel an online order. I asked for a supervisor. After a lengthy hold, then Jessica came on the line. I gave her the order number and she put me on hold. She never returned and the call was dead. I found an email to send for cancellations and sent it, but no response confirming the cancellation. I created an account which the order matched up to it and I saw where to. However, it will ask if you really want to cancel and it never proceeds to cancel the order. Then the order is confirmed and there's no method to cancel it. This company does not want anyone to cancel the order and the customer service is unwilling to assist with the cancellations. My husband called them earlier in the day to ask the rep if she will. The number 4 on the list is PowerSmart String Trimmer. PowerSmart String Trimmer. This string trimmer works great and was fairly easy to put together. However, I do have one complaint. I had used it no more than a couple of minutes when one of the wheels flew off and the other dropped off. I wasn't even using the wheels, so not sure what happened. The little black end cap looks to be missing, maybe causing them to come apart. I tried calling customer service, but no answer. I don't want to return the entire tool just to get the wheels replaced, but the warranty says I'll have to. Very disappointed, but I'll probably keep it and use it without the wheels. Much easier than returning for such a minor repair. I do not like the fact that it did not come with info to order replacement spools. The reason I bought it was because my other weed whacker cap that covers the spool broke and I could not find anywhere to purchase a replacement. Battery charges quickly. This works well for someone with mobility issues, and the only thing I didn't like was not knowing what twine size. Otherwise not bad at all. Really light duty machine, not enough power to tackle St. Augustine grass. After minutes I have used spools of cord, it keeps breaking where it leaves the head. It's a real pain to keep opening the head and feeding the cord through every seconds. The number 3 on the list is Black Decker String Trimmer. Black Decker String Trimmer. I have used a Black & Decker battery string trimmer weed eater for years. It is the best because of the nature of my property. I do an enormous amount of weed eating during the growing season. It comes with a battery and charger. However, I buy extra batteries. Amazon sells batteries instead of which last a lot longer. I buy them in a pack for around, which is the cost of one Black & Decker battery. I have used a Black & Decker battery string trimmer weed eater for years. It is the best. Because of the nature of my property, I do an enormous amount of weed eating during the growing season. It comes with a battery and charger. However, I buy extra batteries. Amazon sells batteries instead of which last a lot longer. I buy them in a pack for around, which is the cost of one Black & Decker battery. These are not Black & Decker batteries, but do just fine. Highly recommended. Not a tool chick. Can't afford gardener anymore. Gotta have this thing to finish off my lawn mowing. I'm so weight is important. I brought an extra bat and a bag full of replacement string after big jobs. It still works well. Who knows about bat life? Just try to keep one on that thing and one charging. As short as I am, I do wish the handle extended more, and I think I would have liked the one with the little trimming wheel better. I've used an electric trimmer for years, it's been a workhorse, but I no longer am and wanted to make my job easier around the corners. The small side yard was a pain to run the cord out to, so I bought this thinking I'd use it for touch-ups and hard to reach places. Well, I haven't used the corded one since. This is so lightweight and so much easier. It has all the power I need because start wearing down after about minutes and I haven't run out of battery yet. The number 2 on the list is Earthwise. Earthwise, this machine, it is easy to operate and chipped up everything I put in it up into a lovely fine mulch. I operated it for a couple of hours with no jams or problems whatsoever. It is a beast and handled both green freshly cut wood and old dry wood with ease. Just know that it won't grind up leaves or really small twigs and will spit them out whole, so I just removed those before feeding my branches in, but seems to be the case with most electric shredders. I shredded bushels in a couple of hours, which included taking a couple of short breaks to rest and get water. I bought this one after my disappointing purchase of the PowerSmart chipper. It ran for about minutes, made a burning smell and died. So straight back to Amazon it went and I got this one, and boy am I glad I did. It makes the PowerSmart look like a toy. The PowerSmart slowed me down as I had to manually feed the limbs all the way in, and when it got down to the last inches of the branch I had to shove it through with the paddle. Not so with the Earthwise. Once put a branch in the hole and it hits the blade, it's off to the races and you can let go and let it do its thing with no annoying last few inches to shove through and no jams at all. A word of warning though, once it pulls in the branch, if you don't let go quickly enough, the branch can whip around and whack your fingers. This happened to me a couple of times. It didn't feel good for sure, but no permanent damage. Make sure you wear work gloves as it does help cushion the blow a bit if this happens, and eye protection is a must as well. It made very quick work out of a foot pile of branches. What we did that also made things go faster is the day before we shredded, we prepared all the limbs, cutting off larger side shoots, removing small twigs and leaves. Then the next day the shredding went very quick as we were able to just feed the prepared limbs in one after the other. But you could also do the prep as you work if you wish, so there is a bit of prep involved, but that is to be expected with any small electric shredder like this. They are not like the big expensive gas-powered shredders where you can just chuck everything in as is. But I feel it's a good trade-off because with the electric you don't have the ongoing expense of gas and the maintenance issues that come with a gas-powered motor, and it's more compact for storage. I really love that the Earthwise came with the collection bin. It keeps the sawdust from flying around while you're shredding and makes it easy to carry and dump wherever you're putting the chips. Speaking of the chips, it makes a very fine. The number 1 on the list is Craftsman String Trimmer. Craftsman String Trimmer. We bought another Craftsman battery-powered weed eater for our house a little over a year ago. It got the job done well enough that we decided to buy another one for caring for our farm in another state. We bought an extra set of batteries so we could keep moving along. This one is so much stronger, but at the cost of shorter battery charge life, but the double string and quick winding is so easy to use. Glad we got this one. I wish it had the rotating head to edge with, but I'll deal with it any day. I was a little confused because it took longer to ship than was listed in the description. When delivered the trimmer, the driver explained to me it took longer to ship because the lithium batteries couldn't be flown from California. Which I had forgotten how strict the shipping rules are when shipping lithium batteries. I was happy with that explanation. It took a week to arrive, which is acceptable to me because it is a great value. I love it. Been whacking for with gas and getting older and tired of it. Ethanol, gas problems, noise, weight. This is my first electric and it works great. I am on an acre and out front I have double driveway and bout of walkway to trim and edge both sides. Then I do the back of property, lots, trees, shed, fence and my Mrs. garden. So when I got this I ditched the bats and bought at Lowe's. I was still afraid it would not be enough out front. I used high most of the time, trimming and edging on the back. It was a mix of low and high speed. Since it was mostly trimming, after doing all that I still had bar left on the bat. Sometime I'll skip some things in back if grass is not growing fast and do it every other cut, but this time I just wanted to see if it would match my gas. I would have used almost a half tank of gas doing all that, so I was impressed with this trimmer. Grass was not as high last cut and I had bars left. The feed worked perfect every time I bumped it. It would feed